Tonight, on this 79th anniversary of Pearl Harbor, the ceremonies might look a little different, but the gratitude remains. Plus, an officer-involved shooting on the Iron Range left a 19-year-old dead, what we know so far. And preparing for a fee. After tabling the plastic bag ordinance earlier this year, city councilors are revisiting the rule.
From CBS3 Duluth, this is the CBS3 News at 6.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Baki. Thanks for joining us. Today marks the 79th anniversary of the attack on Pearl Harbor. Just one day after the attack, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt addressed Congress saying, quote, "Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a day which will live in infamy." Soon after this powerful speech, Congress passed a declaration of war with only one opposing vote. Now the Northland is paying tribute. CBS3's Peter Kavakauskas explains why today's ceremony in Duluth saw a somber first.
December 7th, 1941 is a day that changed American history. Just like in previous years, the community gathered in Duluth to remember those killed and injured in the attack on Pearl Harbor.
When these folks are gone, the memory will fade away. And the greatest generation should go on. They should be known. They should be appreciated for what they did. They saved the world.
Monday's ceremony behind the deck looked a little different. This year marked the first time that no Northland World War II veterans were there. A number of them passed away this year. That includes Arleigh Burke, who died at 100 years old in March. The Hoyt Lakes native served in Pearl Harbor on the USS Honolulu.
And as long as we speak of these people, they'll be alive. The day we quit talking about them is the day they die.
Organizers hope Burke's memory and thousands of others are never forgotten.
We got to remember them because what they went through. It was a terrible thing, and young people should never have to go through that.
It's estimated that just about 300,000 of the nearly 16 million Americans who fought in World War II are still alive. Dave's here now for a quick look at the weather. Dave, you attended that ceremony today. It looked a little different this year because of the pandemic, but still a lot of grateful hearts out there.
And it was empty, frankly, without Arleigh Burke there. I interviewed him every year for at least 10 years. And, you know, a day shy of 100 is when he passed on. And very close.
What a life he lived.
Yeah, exactly. What a legend.
Yes.
All right, let's shift over to weather and talk about how things shaped this morning. And we didn't do too bad temperature-wise. We woke up warmer than normal with highs in the 20s to about 30 above zero. And that should last for a couple more days before a cool down comes our way. Our weather story here, like I've been saying, is the same tale we told last week, with highs interspersed with troughs of lower pressure. So high barometric pressure readings and no snow, but a cloudier sky. We have that tonight and tomorrow, but should become sunny by Wednesday. Our short-term forecast shows that on Tuesday it should be mostly cloudy most of the day and warmer than normal again, with a start at 27 and a finish near 39. But as the week unfolds, temperatures will fall back towards normal, and a low-pressure system coming out of the Rocky Mountains may have enough oomph to put something on the ground. We'll talk about the latest theories on that coming up in a few more minutes.
Thanks, Dave. There are still many questions tonight after a 19-year-old man died in an officer-involved shooting on the Iron Range. It happened off Enterprise Drive North in a wooded area of Mountain Iron Saturday afternoon. CBS3's John Cardinelli has been following this story since it first broke over the weekend. John, what do we know at this point, and what are we still waiting to find out?
Kristen, as of tonight, we're still waiting to find out why exactly two sheriff's deputies fired their guns here in Mountain Iron on Saturday. Here is what we do know so far. Yesterday, we learned the 19-year-old's mother identified her son, Esteban Elioff, as the man who was shot. The St. Louis County Sheriff's Office says Elioff fled officers in Mountain Iron around 12:30 p.m. Saturday after he was suspected of shoplifting. That's when deputies set up a perimeter and realized Elioff matched the description of a suspect in a drive-by shooting incident that happened in Virginia on Friday. Elioff was discovered about an hour later in a wooded area. Authorities say a confrontation broke out. Deputies tased Elioff, then 2 of them shot the man. We still don't know if Elioff was the shoplifting suspect, what he was suspected of stealing, or if, in fact, the same man involved in Friday's drive-by shooting. The sheriff's office also has not said why the deputies fired their guns. And Kristen, today we reached out to the BCA to try to get more information as to what exactly happened. They told us that they couldn't share any information today as they're still waiting for an autopsy results to come back and still working on the first round of questioning those who were involved with the incident. And both of the deputies that were involved with the incident have been put on administrative leave, and that isn't something unusual for a situation like this. Again, just a whole lot of questions we need to find out, and so we'll continue to keep track of this story as more develops.
John Cardinelli in Mountain Iron for us tonight. Thanks, John. Meanwhile, Duluth police say their internal investigation into the officer who fired his weapon into a door, striking a person on the other side, is still ongoing. Officer Tyler Liebfried was charged with 2 felonies last week, the same day the St. Louis County attorney ruled the shooting unjustified. It happened at an apartment building in downtown Duluth in September. That's when officers were responding to a domestic abuse call that was never founded. The BCA says Liebfried fired 6 rounds. A Duluth man, Jared File, was hurt and says he still has a bullet in his shoulder. Liebfried will make his first court appearance next week. The DPD says their internal investigation into the officer is still ongoing. Right now, Liebfried is still on paid leave. New at 6, an Aiken County man has been charged with attempted murder. Andrew Riley O'Neill was arrested a month ago after allegedly admitting to trying to kill his father. Authorities say O'Neill called his mother, saying he pointed a gun at his father and pulled the trigger 4 times. The gun never fired any bullets. O'Neill was found near a stalled car on Highway 47 and was arrested. He is a felon and is facing multiple felony charges. He is currently still in custody. The condition of his father is unknown at this time. Ely police are still searching for a missing man tonight. Michael Jacobson was last seen at work Thursday morning. The 37-year-old told his wife he was going to check the ice on some nearby lakes. Jacobson apparently called his wife around 5 that night, saying he was on his way home, but he hasn't been seen or heard from since. He is 5'6" with buzzed blonde hair, a large beard, and blue eyes. He was last seen wearing a brown Carhartt jacket and pants and a Yankees baseball hat. He drives a gray Dodge Ram with the license plate ELY 463. You're asked to call 911 with any information. After COVID-19 cases doubled in the last month, Bayfield County is extending its ban on public gatherings and spectators at sporting events. That public gathering extension officially begins today and will last through January 3rd. It defines public gatherings as planned or unplanned events with people from different homes who can't stay 6 feet apart for more than 10 minutes. The spectator ban lasts through February 5th. Bayfield Mayor Gordon Ringberg said beds at hospitals are running low, and this extension is important to reducing the strain on workers there.
Unfortunately, if we have all those beds filled with people with COVID symptoms, that takes away their ability to also respond to traffic accidents or other trauma that happens in the area.
Those who don't follow these orders could face a fine ranging from $200 to $500. Tonight at 10, we'll hear from the mayor who explains what you can do to avoid these bans being extended again. Duluth's controversial plastic bag fee is supposed to start in just a few weeks. You might remember the 5-cent charge was supposed to take effect in April, but was pushed back due to the pandemic. CBS 3's Emma Quinn spoke with city councilors tonight as they weigh their options.
Duluth's plastic bag fee will charge customers 5 cents for every plastic bag carried out of a Duluth business. That was supposed to take effect in April, but after one delay, it could be pushed back even farther. The fee's goal is to reduce plastic use in the city. This spring, when the pandemic hit, the city council voted to delay the ordinance until January 1st, 2021. City Councilor Derek Medved didn't support the fee originally and says the council will have more conversations about its future later this week. He says times are hard for families in low-income areas, businesses, and others who have been impacted by the pandemic. And as a business owner himself, he doesn't want to take more money from customers.
Of course, 5 cents, times how many bags we sell in a day, or a week, in a month, in a year, would be extra income. I don't want it. I think that we should let the money and the change stay in the pockets of the consumer and the customers.
Medved says those who are WIC members or receive government assisted are excluded from the ordinance. The city council originally approved the fee in November 2019. Medved says many businesses and restaurants have banned the use of reusable cups and mugs to prevent the spread of germs. He says it only makes sense that reusable bags are excluded as well.
All right, thanks, Emma. And Bake It Duluth, an organization supporting the plastic bag fee, agreed with the delay in April. But now they say it's time to put it in play. We'll hear more from them and other city councilors coming up tonight at 10. Still to come on Live Local CBS 3, with the cold here in Duluth, many folks are in need of warm clothes. How one local business plans to help one pair at a time.
Record high temp for today is 51 degrees from 1939. Well, we got within 20 degrees of that today. Within 10 degrees of it tomorrow. 41 is possible. We'll talk about how long the warm snap will last, when a cool spell will come, and in between when we finally get a chance for some snow.
Watch Jeopardy at 4:30, followed by CBS 3 Live at 5 on Live Local CBS 3.
Whatever your water worry, Culligan Water can help. From value-priced softeners to the world's best and even salt-free. No one has more solutions than Culligan to customize the best filtration for your home. The only water that comes with a van. Contact Culligan, the local water experts.
Visit Bender's Shoes and step into style with new arrivals from Rieker and Ramonte. Enjoy modern European styling in footwear designed with features that ensure comfort with every step. Come in today and give them a try. We're located in Grand Rapids, Hibbing, and Duluth.
Fond du Lac Casino is having a sock drive. Now through December 15th, bring in a new unopened package of 3 or more socks to the Fond du Lac Casino Players Club, and you'll receive $5 in club cash. All the socks collected will be given to a charitable organization and distributed to families in need. For more information, stop by the Players Club or log on to FondDuluthCasino.com. The sock drive is a great way to give back to the community while you
have a great time out at Fond du Lac.
Keeping yourself and your family safe from germs and bacteria is made easy with Cetus ultraviolet technology for sterilization. Through time-tested ultraviolet irradiation, killing 99% of dangerous microbes is simple and effortless. UV light technology is faster and more reliable than water-based disinfectants. Now easier than ever to live germ-free. Visit www.cetusonline.com. That is CETUSonline.com.
Spread holiday cheer and save more than ever at Arrowhead Supply. Right now, give $50 or more to charity and get $400 off Stressless Mayfair recliners in all Paloma leather colors and $300 off most other stressless recliners. Plus, save hundreds more with $200 off every sofa seat you buy. 'Tis the season to give a little and save big on stressless furniture. Shop Arrowhead Supply in Duluth and Virginia.
How can you show appreciation and say thanks to our area retail workers? While all gifts are appreciated, here is what helps keep us safe. The greatest gift of all. First, don't shop if you're not feeling well. Stay home and ask friends or family to help you. Keep your trips to a minimum. Pick up 2 weeks of supplies at a time if possible. Wash your hands before you come in and wear a cloth face cover. You can use a mask or a bandana. If possible, keep those cute kids at home and don't touch things you don't plan on buying. Keep your cash in your piggy bank and pay with your debit or credit card. Finally, try not to touch your face and be sure to wash your hands when you get home. Thank you for your help in creating a safer community.
It is the question that matters the most. ¿Dónde está? That takes you behind the story. Robert. It drives everything we do. It is the foundation of trust.
Who did all of this?
And the truth that propels us forward.
What did you make of that?
It is the question. 1 word, 3 letters long. And without it, our purpose, that's news, and our freedom fade. This is why.
For coverage that matters most to you, tune to CBS 3. CBS 3 Weather is brought to you by Hearing Wellness Center. Now, the CBS 3 Duluth Weather Max forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
We showed this morning's low temperatures a few minutes ago with Kristen, and they were warmer than normal. And today's high temperatures topped out a little bit warmer than normal as well, pretty much from the upper 20s to the lower 30s around our region. Let's go in tight and take a look at our favorite towns here. And yeah, it made it to 29 International Falls, 31 for Hermantown, 32 Moose Lake, and Ashland, and about 31 degrees for the folks in Ironwood. Similar range of temperatures tomorrow. No, actually, we'll be warmer. We'd be going towards 41 rather than 31, but it's going to be short-lived. The warm spell will fade away and will be cooler than normal, perhaps by a degree or two by the weekend, just in time for a low-pressure system to come out of the Rockies. And that's where we finally get a chance for some snow that might try to stick. Give you more on the odds of that paying off in just a bit. Right now we have the current conditions. Southwest wind 8 miles per hour, 29 degrees at the airport, 85% relative humidity, and high barometric pressure reading at the surface of 30.09 inches of mercury. But there's one of those troughs of lower pressure trying to work over that surface high, and that's why we have some clouds. Current temps, upper 20s for the Upper Peninsula, and about 30 to 32 here in northwestern Wisconsin. The Minnesota range of temperatures at this hour is running from about 28 to 32. Keep in mind, tomorrow we could go from about 35 to 42 before by midweek temperatures do start to settle back towards normal, which is in the mid to upper 20s this time of year. So that'll be with us probably by Friday and into Saturday too, and maybe even a little bit more come Sunday. Doppler map right now, though, shows that trough of lower pressure that's with us. There's a center of lower pressure, a weak one to our north, one to the south, a connecting trough in between. That's creating the clouds that'll be with us tonight. We should be getting a mostly cloudy sky tonight, and likely the mostly cloudy sky from this trough will stick around through tomorrow as well. But by midweek, you know, just like last week, we got these interspersed highs and lows. One day sunny, one day cloudy, but every day dry. We're still going to roll that way probably till Thursday. Then Friday, yes, finally a chance for some snow. But the bulk of the snow at this moment looks like it'll slide to the southeast, leaving the northern fringes to bring just flurries and light snow to our area Friday night and into Saturday. And frankly, the chance is only about 30%. But we'll show you that 7-day forecast now, starting with the one tonight in Minnesota, where it'll be mostly cloudy with low temps from 23 to perhaps 28 degrees. Into Wisconsin and Michigan, mostly cloudy there as well, with lows 24 to 27. And eyeing up the forecast tomorrow, Wisconsin and the UP, mostly cloudy sky, warmer than normal high temps from 39 to 42. Minnesota highs with a cloudier sky, 37 to 41. But by Wednesday, the next in the line of highs is here. Then we get sunshine close to 40 again. A little bit cooler Thursday, though, and even cooler come Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if that 30% chance for snow is going to pay off, it'll at least have the temperatures it needs to keep itself going.
All right, I know a lot of people, fingers crossed for that snow to come.
Yeah, snow and ice. There's a lot of people that do like that, while others say, you know, put it off as long as it can.
The nice thing about this area is we do get kind of the whole gamut.
The whole spectrum.
Yep.
It runs up and it runs down.
Your time will come for whatever you want. Yeah. Thanks, Dave. A local casino is collecting an essential item for people in need. Fond du Duluth Casino is holding its 11th annual sock drive, benefiting the Salvation Army. Their goal is 10,000 pairs, and organizers say so far they've collected 3,400. They think donations are down this year because of the pandemic, but they know the need is up, and they want to make sure everyone has the things they need.
It's one of the least donated items to local charities. I mean, if you think about it, nobody really donates their old socks. So the sock drive really fits into that, filling that void.
The sock drive goes through December 15th. Over the years, the casino has collected 65,000 pairs of socks. Thousands of acres of land could soon be returned to a local reservation. A bill passed by Congress and headed to President Donald Trump's desk would return nearly 12,000 acres of land in the Chippewa National Forest to the Leech Lake Band of Ojibwe. Officials say the government illegally seized the land from the tribe more than 70 years ago. The band's original reservation covered nearly 600,000 acres in northern Minnesota, but federal policies took about 530,000 acres without the tribe's consent. Representatives who sponsored this new legislation in the House say this is an opportunity to right a wrong. Ahead in sports, the UMD women's hockey season is put on hold. Kelly has the details next.
Wolverine RMAX 1000 now at RJ Sport and Cycle.
CBS3 live cams are brought to you by Kohler Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. You're not just getting a car, you're getting Kohler.
I'm Carrie Harris, owner of Diabetic and Comfort Shoes. We have been in business in the Northland helping you with your everyday foot problems stemming from diabetes to plantar fasciitis for the past 17 years. Stop in and see the complete line of men's and women's shoes, from SAS to Allegria to Vionic, for those millions of people battling plantar fasciitis. And we still have a great selection of comfortable shoes for diabetics, Medicare and Minnesota healthcare approved. Remember, no foot problem is too big or too small. We'll find the way to your soul.
It's starting to get cold outside. Northwest Outlet is ready with fresh new inventory to keep you warm this fall and winter from Carhartt. Men and women know when they shop Northwest Outlet for Carhartt, they know their stuff. They carry more styles, more sizes, more colors, and more flame retardant Carhartt than anyone in the Northland. Jackets, jeans, shirts, gloves, bibs, hats, belts, socks, and sweats. We've got them all. Check Northwest Outlet's gigantic selection of long underwear, along with Carhartt work boots, rugged but comfortable. Happy holidays from Northwest Outlet.
There are a lot of choices when it comes to automotive care, but how can you find someone you trust? At East End Auto, our customers have trusted us for the past 20 years to provide them with the best auto care. As your area's full-service repair shop, with the most modern equipment available to us, and backed by a 2-year, 24,000-mile nationwide warranty, honesty is what our customer relationships are built upon.
Locally family-owned and operated. Stop out to see why East End Auto is the community's trusted auto repair home.
Menards is your complete plumbing and bathroom headquarters. Nobody has more Richmond water heaters in stock than Menards. This 50-gallon electric heat pump water heater features EcoNet smartphone control. $1,199. Then give your bath a makeover with tubs and showers from Delta. They feature a high-gloss pro-acrylic finish. This high-croft shower is only $539.98. Plus, a Menards gift card is always a great gift idea.
All season's greetings to you all from Menards.
The holiday season is truly the most magical time of the year. It's the perfect time to appreciate Duluth's beautiful downtown waterfront district. Everything is a little different this year, but it has never been more important to support the local businesses you know and cherish. Enjoy the sights, safely browse local shops, and bring home tasty treats. This year, your gathering will be smaller and your visit shorter, but your loyalty and commitment make a big impact. The Greater Downtown Council invites you to celebrate the season.
I'm Steve Little with Bath Planet. Safety is our top priority, so our workers are following all CDC guidelines to ensure the safety of both our customers and employees. Get your dream bathroom for 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments till 2022. All of our products are backed by the Good Housekeeping Seal of Approval and come with a lifetime warranty. For a free estimate, call us today or go online to book your appointment. Bath Planet, out of this world service, down to earth price.
The Kelly Clarkson Show, right here.
Weekdays at 3 on CBS3. Now, CBS3 Sports with Kelly Hinson.
It certainly was a great weekend for the UMD women's hockey team. Well, unfortunately, it's taken a different turn. The Bulldogs will no longer be playing Wisconsin in Madison this upcoming weekend after the top-ranked Badgers reported an outbreak of positive COVID-19 tests, preventing them from reaching the minimum number of players required to compete in WCHA games this season. Unfortunately for the Bulldogs, they're coming off a 2-game home sweep over St. Cloud State and are now done for at least the rest of 2020 until more games are announced for the rest of their season. They're ranked 6th in the country through 6 games, more completed games than any other women's hockey program in the country right now. They also sit at 4-2. And the issues did not stop there for the Wisconsin Badgers. Their men's hockey team was scheduled to play at Michigan State on Tuesday and Wednesday this week, but after another positive test on the team, that series is now off as well. According to an announcement by the team, the 2-game set is expected to be rescheduled. As for the Bulldog men's hockey team, it's so far so good in the NCHC pod down in Omaha, where there have been no positive tests. knock on wood, after nearly a week of games. UMD is off to a perfect 3-0 start. They've stayed put at number 3 in the latest USCHO rankings as of today, behind only North Dakota and Boston College, who are also undefeated. The Bulldogs are currently riding an 8-game winning streak dating back to last season, which feels like a lifetime ago. Other big moves in this week's poll include a 5-spot drop from 0-3 Denver down to number 9, while the 6-0 Gophers are up to spot number 4. And UMD goaltender Ryan Fanti was also just named NCHC Goaltender of the Week. They're back in action from Omaha tomorrow night against Miami of Ohio, who they beat 5-3 last night. And then a huge matchup on Thursday night against top-ranked North Dakota. Both of those games this week will be on the My9 Sports Network. And prior to Thursday's game against UND, you are not going to want to miss Dog Dynasty Bubble Hockey. We're recapping all of the action so far from the first ever college hockey bubble. We'll hear from players, coaches, and staff on this unprecedented and unique start to the college hockey season. That is this Thursday, December 10th, before the puck drop in Omaha at 7 p.m. on My9 Sports. You can also catch a replay right here on CBS3 on Sunday at noon. In some high school soccer news, Cloquet Esco Carlton senior Drake Schramm signed his letter of intent today to play next season at UW Superior. Schramm finished his senior season with 21 goals and 17 assists for the Lumberjacks. Big numbers during a shortened COVID season. He was also a longtime player in the Gitche Gummy soccer program as well. Both the Vikings and the Packers moved one step closer to the playoffs yesterday, but Green Bay's Aaron Rodgers did more than just win a football game. He threw his 400th career touchdown pass in his 193rd regular season game, the fastest quarterback to ever reach that milestone. Only 6 other quarterbacks have reached 400 touchdowns, period. Drew Brees was the next fastest in 205 games, 12 more than Aaron Rodgers. 3 touchdowns against the Eagles on Sunday put him up to 36 on the season, making him the first player in NFL history to have 5 seasons with 35 or more touchdown passes. Yeah, he's pretty good at football. That's going to do it for sports for now. We'll have more here back tonight at 10. Kristen, I'll send it back to you at the desk.
All right, thanks, Kelly. Tonight on the CBS3 News at 10, within the last month, coronavirus cases have doubled in Bayfield County, leading to the extension of COVID-19 restrictions on gatherings. Tonight, we'll hear from Bayfield's mayor, who discusses the extension in detail and why he hopes he does not have to extend the rules again. Iron Range native and rock legend Bob Dylan has sold his life's work. Dylan's entire catalog of songs, which reaches back 60 years, is now in Universal Music Publishing Group's hands. The deal covers 600 song copyrights, including Blowin' in the Wind, The Times They Are A-Changin', and Knockin' on Heaven's Door. Dylan has sold more than 125 million records. He was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature in 2016, the first songwriter to receive that honor. Ooh, I wonder what that sold for.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, he sold 125 million more records than me. Yeah. Good job, Bob. And he's welcome to all that money.
Yes.
We get all the fun working here at CBS3.
We sure
in
do.
His birth town of Duluth.
Yes.
And you being from near his high school town there as well. Well, for all of our towns for the week ahead, it's going to be a similar story to what we had last week, starting dry and warm. But eventually we do get a chance for snow, just light stuff it looks like right now for Friday through Sunday.
Tony will be in at 10. Thanks for joining us.